Chapter 4 Roadside Battle. Ike! Ike, I've got to tell you something. Listen to this. Settle down, Mist. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. Now, what's going on? Soren's back. He just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. It's probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. Right, I'll go check there. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Yes, Commander. Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren. Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. What's the holdup? Get over here now. Let's go. I'll fill you in later. You probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he's got some unbelievable news. What news is that? It's Crimea and Daein. They've gone to war. War? It can't be. That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren. All right. Take a look at this map. Ah, it's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. Yes, this is Melior, Crimea's capital. Our base of operations is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of Melior's royal library. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Daein army? Correct. Was there provocation? As you know, relations between Crimea and Daein have never been friendly. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes, nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Daein laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal, a daring gambit indeed. But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Daein would not hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here. So, we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war cannot have traveled far yet. We may be the first ones who know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved. It was nothing. Daein has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. What are we going to do now? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania? Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and the noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint as well as a business one, it's our best interest to help Crimea. And you, Soren? I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So you would have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun? I would. Daein's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed. But Crimea is ruled by King Ramon, who is known throughout the land for his wisdom. And his brother, Duke Renin, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Daein might not find victory so easily. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Daein's King Ashnard is every bit Lord Renin's equal. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Daein is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren! Crimea is not doomed! If they can turn aside Daein's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance, with the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, that's enough, both of you. I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melio. Ike, I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men and get going. What? Me? Titania will accompany you as advisor. Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy, and he's barely had more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Ah, shit on. Since you're so concerned, you can go as well. Wait, that's not what I... Blast! Who else? Gatry, Riss, and Soren. That should do. Father, wait. Why do you want me... That was an order. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Yes, sir. Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction. Understood. Yes, sir. Ike, wait up. What? Here, this is for you. You got the regal sword. Oh yeah, I should discard. I'll discard the used iron. A sword? Where'd you get it? From Father. He told me to come and give it to you. It's beautiful. This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, and bring me a souvenir. There's something nice. I've never been to Melior before. Miss, I'm not going on vacation. Sheesh. Capital W. Ellipses. Are you feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important? You're gonna succeed him as our commander one day. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't know if I'm capable. And even if I am, that day's a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak, nothing compared to my father. Not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Greil is a great man, but I think he'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. It's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That'd be more in keeping with your personality, no? Oh, I suppose you're right. How do things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. I don't see any corpses, but then again, I guess in Fire Emblem, when you kill someone, they just disappear, so maybe they can see them, but we can't. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Are they Crimean? Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Daein soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Raman, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Daein's soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No. As long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning would not leave their command. There's another member of the court. We've got Daein's soldiers moving in our location. They don't look happy. Uh-oh. You there. Who are you? What are you doing here? We're no one you need. You're armed! Heed me! Drop your weapons and surrender. Act quickly or else. Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, eh? Ready your weapons, men. Move in and kill them all. Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish was not part of the plan. But they're obviously not going to listen to us. Greil Mercenaries, get ready to fight. Ooh, that's a lot. Alright, Ike. Let's see how you handle the role of captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? We'll do what you say so long as you hurry up and spit it out. I'm thinking. Give me a moment, will you, Shinon? Useless. We'd be better led with mist than this soft, untested whelp. Alright. So yeah, again, we can't change our units or anything, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the intro. So hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Chapter 4. So yeah, 12 minutes and I didn't do an intro. Maybe I should start on like the main menu or something like that. I don't know. I'll still think about it. But yeah, I guess it just kind of makes it awkward because now the intro is like halfway into the video. But yeah, alright. Well, you guys saw what happened. We got we found that Soren was in Melior, and now he's saying there's war, so now we're getting caught up in a skirmish, blah blah blah. I don't need to repeat what happened. Anyway, so yeah, this chapter. For this chapter, I would recommend putting Soren and Riss kind of in the top corner over here, and then we're gonna have them retreat over to like the corner, so that Gatri, Ike, and Titania can like shield them. We'll have Shinon also kind of get shielded too. So yeah. Let's see, any items to move? Hand axe, thief band. It's got the archer band. Let's see, priest band. You don't have a mage band? Huh. Oh, that's right. I think we get the mage band from a different boss in a different chapter. Oops. Well, alright. Paladin band, fighter band. Well, there's, I'm gonna mention something about these bands real quick. I think that I should kind of mention these right now. So these bands, they say, like the description is an armlet that alters the direction of a level upgrade. It contains the essence of, in this case, a thief. Now, it claims to alter, like, the stack growths, but there actually are only positive stack growths. So don't worry about equipping like the thief band. Like, I know thieves typically don't have high HP or attack power, but it's not like we're gonna get a decreased growth in attack and HP growth. All that happens when we use the thief band is that we're gonna get like, I think plus 5% or maybe plus 10% speed and skill or something like that. I think it's plus 5%. But yeah, the thief band and all the other bands, they only give you positive like additives, I guess, positive effects, so they only will increase your chances of leveling up a certain stat, but they will never decrease any chances. So that's kind of reassuring in that sense. So I would recommend putting a band on whoever you think can use it. As a matter of fact, well, Soren's already got a ridiculously good skill and speed growth, so I don't think it's necessary for him to get the thief band yet. The only thing that he really has a terrible growth in is strength. And whilst it's not too necessary, some totems are heavier than his strength. Like, for instance, wind is already heavier. So he'll have a penalty of 1 speed when he uses wind. And if he tries to use like thunder, or like even later on in the game, L thunder, those are way heavier. So he'll definitely have a lot of speed penalties, but his speed is usually so high that it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, his speed and skill are pretty decent, so I wouldn't recommend using that. Well, you could use the Thief Band on him, but it's not necessary, I should say. But yeah, alright, well, everyone's got at least 3 vulneraries, so that's helpful. So yeah, alright, well, let's go ahead and save. And let's get started. Alright, so start. So yeah, like I said earlier, my strategy is always to have Soren and Riss just kind of hide at the top. This tree actually acts as a wall, so no one can cross it, so don't worry about blocking here. I'm not even sure if archers would be able to attack him from there. But yeah, we'll have our units like here. And I think if we put Ike in this bush... Okay, yeah, it'll block everyone except for Soren, but we could just put Titania here with an iron axe. And then we'll just put Shinon right behind him with his iron bow. And yeah, this chapter, Soren is pretty weak, but you're going to want to feed him as many kills as possible, because then he's kind of like Ike, where he starts off kind of weak, but if you give him some experience, then he becomes really good. So yeah. Now Shinon's kind of there as insurance, but yeah, as you can see, everyone's starting to kind of close in. So this is gonna end up being like pretty bad with our formation right now. So now we're gonna have to kind of tighten up formation a bit. So we're gonna move Shinon here, and I'll have, yeah, we can have like Titania move around, like take out certain units. Like this Lance guy, he can go. And I kind of want Ike in that bush, because he'll dodge most attacks. So yeah, I'm gonna have Titania here, and I'll actually put Shinon, or not Shinon, Gatri here. So yeah, he'll be guarding the magic guys. In other words, the vulnerable units. Really, the only one that's gonna get him would be the Iron Bow guys. But they have only 10 attack, and he's got 2 defense, so he'll take 8 damage, which is kind of a lot, but he can only really get hit by one of them at a time. So he'll have 10 health left, and none of the other units can actually hit him. So that's a bit of a relief. But yeah, this is a serious gamble right here I'm doing with Ike. So yeah, this is maybe a bad idea. It might actually be better if I moved him inside the defensive ring. As a matter of fact, I might do that on the next turn. But yeah, the plus 10 avoid really helps. I wouldn't say that you should rely on it, because particularly like later on when you fight enemies with higher hit rates, it's not gonna help amazingly well. Like against axe guys, it still helps a lot, but sword guys have a lot of accuracy, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to avoid them. And lance guys, especially against Ike, they're going to be pretty difficult to avoid, because they actually get a boost to their accuracy due to the weapon triangle. And to make things worse, we get a decrease in our accuracy because of weapon triangle disadvantage. I believe you get plus 10 extra hit chance with the weapon triangle advantage. Also an extra plus 1 might as well. So you do 1 extra damage, and you do, like, you have 10% more accuracy. And the opposite happens if you're at a disadvantage. Minus 10% accuracy and minus 1 attack power, so not very good. But yeah, Ike is kind of doing a good job right here. He's not taking too much damage, and these guys, surprisingly enough, are deciding to go for Ike. But yeah, as long as Ike can survive, which it seems like he can, with the use of vulneraries, we should be good, because then the other guys can take out these units. So yeah, we'll have Soren take out these soldiers, and that'll like really help a lot. And yeah, Shinon can also take this guy out, just to kind of lessen the load on Ike. Alright, and then we'll move Titania here, take out this archer. And she should be able to move, not back to original, but yeah, I was going to say like maybe a spot away. And yeah, I'm not having Gotri move at all. So yeah. So good, actually we're getting, they're not going for Ike this time. Alright. So this is good. See, I'm not too worried about those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the sword guy. First, let me make sure that there's no one else in range. Alright, because yeah, I can take out this guy pretty easily. And I'm not too worried about Soren getting hit by just this guy, because he'll only get hit once, and there's no crit chance on this guy. Well, I don't think so, right? Yeah, because he has 5 dodge, and he has only 4 crit, so it makes 0 chance to crit. And then Risk can just heal Soren if he gets hurt. I'll still put him in the, yeah, see, there's 80, he does 7 damage, and 83% chance to hit. But that's fine. Ooh, we got Adept, so that means this guy's dead. But, yeah, we'll just heal him with Risk. It also helps to give Risk some levels. Alright. And because I don't want the guy going for Risk, I'm going to have him go like that. Ah, he's going for Ike. Yeah, Adept. So I guess I could also mention some of the skills in this game too. So when you go on this page, you see skill, and there's 2 categories of skill. One is called Soldier, and the other one's called Citizen. Ignore what Soldier is. Soldier is just like special class skills, but you can't unequip them or anything. They're just kind of like things that they just let you do. Like, oh no, they don't have that Kanto in this game. But like, say, for instance, a thief will have the Soldier skill of steal. So yeah, that means they're allowed to steal things and pick locks. But yeah, Citizen is like the typical skills that you're probably used to in other Fire Emblems. And in this game, Citizen's really the only thing you need to worry about. So I'm just going to call these skills. So yeah, Adept, as you can see, this one gives you a chance to do 2 consecutive attacks. And I believe Adept is activated based on how much speed you have. So ironically, speed helps you attack twice already, but if you have even more speed, you can attack again, which is absolutely crazy. So if you're really lucky, you can activate Adept twice, so you can attack 4 times with Soren. So yeah, that's a really good skill. I don't think anyone else has... Oh wait, actually, yeah, they do have skills. Huh. Alright, well, Serenity isn't really too amazing. It just has the biorhythm effects, but biorhythm is kind of stupid in the first place. But I'll explain it real briefly. When you're at like when you're above that first line, I don't have my mouse, but yeah, you see how like the dot is between 2 lines, right? Well, if you're above that line that's above the yellow dot, then you are in what is called good biorhythm, and above that second line is called best biorhythm. And it doesn't really matter, there's no real difference between good and best in this game as far as I'm concerned. It just gives you +5 hit and +5 avoid. But, you know, if you have it, then you get only +2.5 avoid and 2.5 hit. And same thing with, when you have, like, the worst and bad. They do -5 and -5 avoid and -5 hits. But, you know, with half, then it's 2.5 and 2.5. Although I think it rounds down. So you'll just get +2 and -2 on either one. But yeah, that's biorhythm. But yeah, Serenity's not that great. Tempest is what Boyd has, now that I think about it. It's the opposite, it doubles biorhythm effects. So it's like you either have great hit chance or terrible hit chance. And then counter is, well, yeah, just certain instances causes enemies to receive half of the damage dealt to this unit. So yeah, I don't remember what the activation chance is on this one. I believe it's like something to do with luck, maybe. and provoke. This one doesn't really work that well. It provokes enemies into attacking Shinon first, so they'll target him on purpose. But that's actually fine with Shinon because he has a high avoid. So a lot of times he'll dodge pretty easily. And you can just kind of use him as to bait like other enemies into better positions. But yeah, that's kind of what these skills are. You know, I figured I'd mention it. I could go in more depth later, but right now I don't really have a... I don't feel like taking too long explaining everything right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and take out this guy. I am afraid that if I use Ike, yeah, he'll just flat out kill him. So, and are we in range? No, not quite yet. But I can throw Gatry. Oh no, he doesn't quite reach. Shinon will though, but the rest don't. Alright, I'll just keep you out of range. And yeah, we'll just have Titania take out these other guys. Actually, no. I'll have her at the edge. And Ike. Well... here, without this... yeah, alright, well, I'll just leave Ike there then. So yeah, I dare you to move so you can attack Soren. Oh, he's gonna attack Ike. Well, I should have moved Ike then. Alright, so these guys are gonna come out. Alright. So I'm gonna target these guys so that I know where to move without attack or without provoking them. Steel sword, nah, let's use iron. Only 3 might. Oh, okay, not bad. And chances are he might miss anyway. Oh well, that wasn't too painful. Alright, we'll just keep attacking with wind. And I believe Soren's in danger. Yeah, Soren and Riss are in danger. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of block these guys' paths. And yeah, let's go ahead and move Shinon here. Take out this guy with steel bow. Just to make sure he's gone. There we go. And yeah, this guy, well, you know what? We can just block him, right? Yeah. There we go. So now we don't gotta worry much. And yeah, okay, he's in the perfect range. Perfect. Alright, well then we'll just wait, and hopefully this guy moves. I want this guy to move so that he can stop getting healed. And then Soren will be the one getting healed. Yeah. Plus Soren can attack from range 2 as well, so... perfect. It works out in our favor. Our favor, not our. I always say that, and instead of saying our, I always say our. Well, anyway, this guy is stupid. He's gonna try to attack Shinon, but instead of running to heal, he's just in danger now. So now he's dead. Alright. So yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this guy off. Wow, we have 2 attack now, so I guess we got, we just needed 1 more speed to double them. And with that, we're good. I'll go ahead and make sure Riss doesn't move into a bad spot, because I want him to heal Soren, not Shinon. Oops, Soren. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and I'll go ahead and move Gatry in here. Gatry's basically invincible. I mean, look, he's got 14 defense. Most of these characters, like, will do at most 2 damage, but most of these guys can't even hurt him. And the boss will do 3 damage. So yeah, like, that's weak. This guy will only do like 1 damage because Weapon Triangle will give this guy 1 less might. So yeah, he's only gonna do 1 damage. Actually, no, he'll do 0 damage, right? Because yeah, 14 defense. So yeah, wow. So 2 damage, 1 damage. Okay, yeah. 1 damage. So that's funny. This guy is actually weaker than this guy in terms of damage output, which is kind of funny. I guess his whole thing though is that he has like 11 defense compared to like everyone else. It was like at like 6 at best. Again, this guy is like, oh wait, no, not that guy. Huh. Well, yeah. So like that's kind of the reason he's harder to kill, is just because He's just got more defense. But he's not too bad. And actually, Soren can make pretty quick work of him. You just need to make sure that he's not in range of getting attacked, otherwise, well, that'll be bad. But yeah, Gotri, like, this is just a snack, you know. Anyway, no damage. So these guys, like, he doesn't even feel him. And all he does is, Gotri can just soften him up so that Ike and Soren can take these guys out with ease. Oh, we only get one? I was hoping we get like 3. Maybe that's later on in the game when we have like more HP, it'll heal more. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and heal. And how many people can actually attack Soren at that range? The bow guy and the lance guy. That's a bad combination. So, can this guy? Yeah, he can. Alright, well then I'll take out the lance guy. Because I think this guy will be the bigger threat to Soren. So yeah, I'm pretty sure because Soren is a weaker unit. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Because Soren is weaker, they'll be inclined to go for him. So yeah, well, I guess I'll take him out. Why not? So yeah, let's go ahead and stab him. There we go. He's done for. Alrighty. I can just have Shinon here. I don't really need to worry about him. And I'll move this guy, or not this guy, Titania. I'll move Titania into here. And this guy's gonna. See, he healed 2. How come we only healed 1? Also, dude, that was a waste of a vulnerary. What the heck? This is... Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Oh my god. And to make things worse, all he did was inconvenience me, because now Soren isn't getting leveled up. Oh well. Alright, I'll go ahead and do this. And... Okay, yeah, he can't go very far. Alright, well, let's kind of lure them in again with Gotri. And we'll have Riss kind of just follow behind. Alright. And yeah, oh shoot, I hope Gotri doesn't one-round this guy. Because, if he, yeah, okay, if he attacked twice, he would have one-rounded him. But I think the sword guys are usually pretty good in speed. So they tend to fare a little better. And oh my gosh. Well, are there any items that I want? This guy drops a vulnerary. Sheesh, I forgot that the boss actually moves. Alright, well, I'll try to take... I'll thin them out. Attack with iron bow... Nope, steel bow. Wow, even that is not enough unless we get a crit. So... Okay, you know what we could do, though? We can go like this. Use wind on this guy. And then I'll go ahead and I'll use Titania to rescue Soren. Because right now Soren, I need him to level up. So, yeah, I'm gonna rescue him. And then, like, Gotri can go ahead and attack again. Attack like this guy. And Riss, well, he's just gonna have to run away. Hey, Gotri level up. HP, magic, defense. Not that great. I mean, I guess defense and HP help for something. But, the rest, like, the magic is, like, the most worthless thing for a knight to level up. An armor knight. And yeah, again, I'll put him at the border. Okay, so I was kind of hoping some of these guys would run away. But yeah, I was kind of thinking that they wouldn't, and I'm actually kind of worried about Shinon all of a sudden. Oof. Actually, now that I think about it, I hope Shinon doesn't like just kill this guy. Blasted mercenaries! They're better than I expected. Even so, they will prove they'll not prove a match for Daen's finest. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. Well, I'll have to... dang, I wanted Soren to get some more XP, but I can't do that right now. Oh well, at least I could go heal Shinon. And, oh shoot. What if they can't finish the job? Because right now, she's got a speed and skill penalty, so she might not be able to kill this guy. Oh no. Alright, well, oof. Oh no. So if I block him, then let's see. So he's got 5 movements. So then you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So if I have Gotri stand right here, then Mejin, or however you say his freaking name, can't do anything. And Soren, shoot, how much attack does he have? 15, and Soren had like, shoot, I can't see Soren's stats. Alright, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not good, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move Soren here. And move back. Alright. He has 2 defense, so that means he would take... Oh my gosh. Alright, so he would take 13 damage. Which is kind of a lot, considering he's only got 19 HP. And I'm gonna go ahead and stand like here. Actually, Ike, you have too many levels. But still, I'll stand here. Alright. Ooh boy. The thing, like normally this chapter's not so hard, but because I have like a very specific goal of I want Soren to level up, it's actually making this a bit difficult. And yeah, go figure. He goes for Shinon. Alright, Shinon. Well, I don't mind if you hurt him a bit, just don't crit. Okay, thank God. I got nervous. As soon as I thought don't crit, I was like, wait a minute, he's probably gonna crit right when I say that. Alright, so Soren, you can take this guy out pretty easily now. And I'll have Titania finish the boss off because, you know, she gets experience actually, which is nice. And yeah, we'll only need an iron for this one, so die, you. I fought the Crimean army before. The Imperial Guard has some skill. The rest are a poor joke. Which will you prove to be, Perhaps you'll offer me some entertainment after all? If you attacked us because you thought we were with the Crimean army, you've made a mistake. I left my post years ago. Now I'm nothing more than a common mercenary. That means nothing to me. You're not of Daein, and you're armed, and you're here. It's our job to destroy you. Simple, wouldn't you say? Come, dog, prepare yourself. I'd just as soon avoid this bloodshed, but it seems unlikely. If that's the way it is, I'll not hold back. 1 hit, dead. Good job, Titania. Gwah! Wretched curs! You'll regret your decision to oppose Daein. I wonder how much of my sound effects get cancelled out with RTX voice. I haven't edited any videos yet, so I'm thinking some of my voices are probably getting confused for background sounds, or background noise. So when I go like, wah, it's probably like, oh, cancel that. He's probably like sneezing or something. So hopefully it doesn't cancel out all the audio. Oh well, you can read it. Alright, so with that we get an alright amount of XP. Oh, discard one, huh? Well, I'll discard the one that's been like, used a bunch. And there we go, we win! Did we suffer any casualties? Any wounded or dead? No? Excellent, well done. I don't know. Taking out these Daein soldiers may have been a bad move. Hey Shinon, what are you doing? This swine's got some nice weapons. Besides, he ain't gonna complain. He won't need them where he's going. Shinon! Get a hold of yourself. We can't afford such behavior right now. Steal from the dead on your own time. What? You judgmental little... Soren, Shinon, stop this at once. This is no place for us to waste time bickering amongst ourselves. Let's clear out of here. We have to tell the commander what happened. Let's take this road. We should be able to cut through the forest and... Huh? Something wrong? No. As I said, this road... Wait, Ike, I just saw something move on the far side of that thicket. A wounded soldier, perhaps? Let's go have a look. Careful now. No. Did you find anything, Riss? It's a woman. Leave her. We shouldn't get involved in matters that don't concern us. Thank goodness. It looks like she's merely fainted. Right. We better take her with us for now and make sure she's all right. Give me a hand, will you, Riss? Of course. I don't like this. Of course you don't, Soren. Alright, well now we have a total of 700 experience bonus points. And wow, 220, so that means we actually got a decent amount of bonus experience this time compared to the last two battles. Or three. I didn't get that many. But yeah, nice. Well, guess that means that's the end of the chapter, so alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. And oh my god, this was like 41 minutes. Holy cow. Well, I'll try to make him fast, but just I guess this is just a sign for things to come. Yes, the next upcoming videos are probably going to be almost an hour long because each chapter gets pretty long. Yeah, only watch these if you're like into this, although I don't think anyone needs to be told that. But yeah, the slow-paced gameplay makes it so each of these is really long, and if you're not really interested in Fire Emblem, probably very boring too. So yeah. But anyway, hopefully things go smoothly in the next one. It got a little bit hairy here because I almost lost track of. I almost got killed with Soren. You know, they started moving. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta kind of think of something on my toes here. But yeah. Anyway, with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.